we're going to jail. We are taking a completely stock mint 1987 second gen that's never been touched before, and we're molesting it.
Definitely.
So as promised, I know when I said I would finish the Civic that we would move on to the next project. Well, unfortunately, we got a second project. It was a good deal, so we couldn't pass it up, but we've been working on that for the last month, I think. I'm gonna let you guys know or show you guys that car next video. Right now it's a little bit of a secret. I'm trying to get it registered so I could drive it on the road and we could do some fun pulls in it to make sure it's running good before I show you. But we're gonna actually move on to the car that has been hidden away in the back. I think you guys are going to be excited about it. A lot of you asked about it, so let's go check it out. Ta-da! There's no snakes over here. Alright, so this is a 1987 RX7 second gen. We've had it for a while. It's been sitting for a long time. It used to be garage kept until we brought all the cars here. I bought an exhaust for it for about a year ago for Robert. This is his car. We're gonna put the exhaust on today. It's never had an exhaust on it before, and that's why we never drove it. So the car is actually very mint. Just needs a good detail. This is the interior. You can see. I don't know if it opens. Nope, it's locked. The interior.
The other side.
The passenger side?
Yeah.
Please, no snakes. Oh, there's a spider web on my face. Ay. Spiders in there. Eyes. I gotta scoot it forward, I can't reach.
There's that clicking sound we gotta fix.
Rotary power. Oh no. Interior controls. I've never seen this before in my life.
Welcome to the 80s.
This is my first 80s car. No, I had a Golf, but it didn't look like this. I don't even think I had this many options.
This was like a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Of the small sport compact back in the day. You put the e-brake on?
It's hard getting out of these cars when you're small and the steering wheel doesn't come off. Gotta sit so close. This is so nice. Look. What is this?
Compartments.
I keep all my drugs for the 80s.
For the 80s.
Alright. Uh-oh.
It doesn't open. I gotta fix it.
On this beautiful day in Florida, it's probably about 100 degrees, probably feels like 105. We are gonna do some necessities that need to be replaced on the car, such as the fuel reading level. We don't know how much gas is in the car. Pertinent for us to know whenever we're driving this around so that we don't get stuck stranded on the side of the road with no gas. Replace that. Whoops. Also the notorious starter issue. We need to wire a relay to the starter to help it start up without it doing the click, click, click that it was doing in the video. And then shifter is really loose in the center, so we have this boot. I'm gonna replace the bushings and the shifter to keep it from being so loose, nicer, easier to drive. We have a brand new exhaust that we're gonna put on it. Excited to hear what it sounds like. It's an NA motor, so we're putting a full exhaust on it. We got the racing beat exhaust because we went through a lot of different options online trying to see which one sounds the best. That's just the one we selected on. I'm excited to hear it start up because we've actually never driven this car because it has no exhaust. You can't drive this car without an exhaust without it burning up the motor. Also, another reason why we haven't either sold it or made it as a daily driver or anything like that because it hasn't had the exhaust. And these exhausts for these cars are actually pretty pricey. So, and especially a racing beat one, it's like top of the line. Started. The good thing about this car is it doesn't already have an exhaust on it, so we already get to skip that step and go straight to the fun part and put the new exhaust on. Never worked on this car before. It's my first Rotary. It's a late 80s model car, my first one. Have no idea what I'm doing so far, so we're gonna follow the instructions that they gave us. They're not very thorough, so a lot of it is gonna be us figuring out what to do next. So far here it says that we have to remove the air pump and the air control and check valve to be able to put the header on. So we'll start with that and see if we can locate those items. So we're gonna remove this and this. This is the air pump right here. So we're gonna remove that, and then we think that this is the check valve right here. So we're going to take that off too.
Right there, the same screwdriver, right?
Oh, they're in there.
I'm going. You want some water? Some beers or something? I might need like 10. Probably need wires. Hold on.
All right, so I guess we're gonna cut this belt off because we're taking this off and we don't think that we need to put this back. So we're just gonna cut it off instead of taking off everything else around it to get it off. And if not, then I guess we'll have to buy a new one, eventually take everything off and put it back on. But for right now, we're assuming that we're not gonna need this anymore. So we're just gonna use this razor blade and cut it. Or this belt is very strong. How thick this thing is, you wanted me to cut it with a tiny razor blade. Look at that. It's bigger than my thumb. Okay.
Usually belts are like that. I've seen belts last like ever.
Yes. You got something to say to me? Besides being mean?
No.
I'll never have you as my boss.
Yeah, I think we should people glass a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. That's good. That's good. Eesh.
What?
I'm making messes.
It's an old car.
It's an old car you should take care of.
Yeah. But it's gonna be dirty. You don't think it's gonna be clean? Oh shit, I need like a breaker bar.
You got this.
I'm scared them fuck up.
Oh, come on. Smash those figures.
I don't want to smash them because I'm
knuckles.
already mad at you.
Oh, look at you go.
Yeah. 4. No, that's not part of the bracket. This one is.
Oh my god, you were taking the damn water pump off?
No, I didn't touch the water pump.
Then why'd you do this? That's not part of the bracket. Which one did you put?
I did this one,
Okay.
this one, and this one now. It's my last one.
Yes, you're right.
Why are you fucking with me?
There's a
I didn't
bag.
take it here. I didn't PB blast that one. Can I do that? I don't want to bang my knuckles up.
That'll be the perfect spot too.
I know. I see it right here. It's happening. Probably should have left one of these bolts in.
Maybe.
I'm gonna break some shit.
Put some power behind that.
I'm scared I'm gonna break the whole thing.
We're not using it, so it'll be fine. Let me try it.
Did you get it?
No, bent the fucking bracket though.
See, I told you.
What we do here is that, you know,
What?
we break bolts loose and then have her take it off.
Stupid.
Yo, it's kind of hot, so let's get this rolling.
Who do you think's doing all the work here?
Yeah, it's slow. There's something too on this car. We gotta do a checklist. Like we gotta check like all the grounds.
Have you ever driven this car on the street?
No,
Never.
Never.
How long have you owned it?
shit, I don't know. A couple years, good couple years.
This is the air pump. Okay. Check 1. Step 1 done. I'll throw this through the windshield. Here.
I don't need it. You can Go put it somewhere. Put it on the ground.
This man wants to die.
Take a break.
4.
That's a 10, I think.
So what is it? 1?
There's 3.
So next up, this is the second part that it told us to remove, because the other one was the air pump. This is like the check control valve. There's 3 bolts on it. They're 10 millimeters. One of them's like directly underneath. Yeah. So the other one's directly right where my hand is here. And then we have to remove those studs. They're actually really easy to take out, surprising.
And then he put pounds in it. Not like that damn bracket.
Yeah, that was insane. But that's a... What is the air pump even for?
I think it's to take the emissions out, like the gases.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting your hands dirty for finally.
Yeah. This is what happens when you work on cars that aren't race cars. That are regular cars that are... How many years old?
I don't think I've seen these hands that dirty.
Shut up.
Well, maybe your 240.
Yeah, my 240.
That shit was fucking oof.
Horrendous.
I wonder who worked on that fucker.
Just me.
Just you. Well, this has got to come out.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Those are like controls for it?
Yeah, they're connected here. Here. That's what it looks like. Check control valve. Air control valve.
I don't even know what the fuck
We don't
that's
know.
for.
That's what it looks like. Do we have to put this back on?
No. We gotta put that's that plate that goes there. Next up will be a wire O2 out. It's out right here. And I don't know if they work because they're kind of like really stiff. So I don't even know these work. Probably gonna have to fucking start taking these off.
Once you put this exhaust on, will you have to tune the car?
I hope not.
Can I just pull this out from the bottom?
Yeah.
So are we? This is the one that we're gonna cap, or we don't know?
The big one is probably the one we're gonna cap.
This one?
He's telling me that the small one that goes to this nipple.
This nipple right here?
Yeah, that nipple right here is the one that we use to work for the secondary. Don't you like these like manufacturers or these companies that they like do these instructions? They're like
The instructions aren't very thorough.
yeah, like.
And it's like, how did they even come up with the product if they don't have thorough instructions on how to
It's
put it
like-
on? Like, how did you research and like R&D it?
R&D.
You know?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what pisses me off. Like we're the R&D for them. In
Of
a
course,
sense.
and they don't care because
Yeah.
as long as it worked one time for them, it doesn't matter if it works on all platforms or not. And it's like, how do you sell? I mean, if you're the only person in your brand selling that, then it doesn't really matter, does that? And they know that.
Yeah. We're like the consumer, like, oh, we want something to fucking make our cars sound good and whatnot, so we're gonna buy it anyway.
This is it. Now we jack it up.
Pretty much.
These bolts from up here for the.
Yeah, so I said we should take the pins out. Let's see if we can take that cover off. Looks tight back there.
It's very tight. There's like barely any room. That's why I said maybe from the bottom so that you could pull the manifold down,
Let me see. Yeah.
or maybe loosen the manifold and then
Let me see.
have a little bit of room. All right. Next, we're taking the intake manifold off.
Exhaust manifold he showed.
Holy
Well,
fuck!
how'd you get from intake manifold to exhaust? We're doing exhaust.
Should I get some PB blaster?
Yeah.
All right, the whole entire thing's stuck on there. Where'd that stuff go? Right there.
Making a mess, huh?
Yep.
Fry it up. PB Blaster is this car's friend.
Yeah. I can't believe the guy hung up on us. Or the call dropped. What do you think?
I think the car dropped.
In a rush to call us back, though, that's for
No,
sure.
he hasn't even tried to call us back.
He said, that's your problem now.
So you call these companies, right? They have these kids working there.
I have no idea.
They're like literally like a year or two like experience at like an auto parts store.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the only way that they can pay them $10 an hour, because everybody else that has knowledge, it's just, they're gonna ask for too much money, you know? It's like whenever I worked at a race shop. What'd I make? $500 every 2 weeks. I did shipping, receiving, inventory, marketing. I built a website. I think I made $4 grand that year.
They fooled you good.
Training level 2.
Level 2.
All right, so we called Racing Beat for guidance on the secondary system, whether or not we're gonna plug the big tube. It's like a 1/2-inch tube, right? And they didn't know. I guess the tech guy wasn't there, so he has no idea. So he couldn't help us out. The only problem is Racing Beat and Atkins Rotary are like the biggest staples in the industry for these cars. but there's not a lot of parts availability, and the technical support's not there because it's just like a dying breed, you know. So if you can find parts, like, good luck to you, but if not, then it is what it is, and you just kind of got to figure it out on your own. So that's what we're doing. All right, so I told Robert to make sure my hair looks nice whenever I'm recording videos for you guys, but he never tells me when it's looking bad. So, and then I told Adriana that he doesn't help me with this, and she says she likes it better because it's real and authentic, right? Well, here we are. We have cat litter on the ground. This is what I'm about to lay in to be able to put the exhaust on for you guys. It's because we spilled all the transmission fluid from the Honda onto the ground, but thankfully we are a little bit above, you know, we got some fresh cardboard. It's brand new. I get to lay on that, so, you know.
There you go. Fuck, that's the best right there.
Hey, we might not have a shop, but brother, we have 6 race cars, so I don't know, you gotta pick and choose your battles, I guess. So let's get it. Underneath I go. Let's see what we got underneath here.
That's gonna be hard. You might have to do it with your phone.
I'm gonna see what I can do. Somebody used a, hold on. Somebody used a coat hanger to hold it up.
Really?
It's a metal coat hanger right here. Oh, I got it. Don't worry. Was it you? Your previous person? How many people owned this car before you got it?
From what I know is 2.
2.
I'm the 3rd.
So you're the 3rd owner. 2nd owner said, fuck it. We got a coat hanger. Gives a whole new meaning to the word hanger, right? Next, we're gonna take off that right there, I believe.
I think there's a bolt right here. There's probably another one back there, but I feel one right here.
I think I see it. So hold you. There's a lot of oil down here.
Is it? Is there?
Along the gasket where the...
I know I can see it here on the gasket.
You're about to see it here on my hands.
I'm gonna have to see if I could get that port panel, put a new gasket on. Take a little break and I'll pressure wash it covered.
No. There's no brakes, right? It just finally came off the bolt. Or it broke off. This is the jack stand. It's connected by Bluetooth. It's a Bluetooth jack stand. Huh?
Why?
It's not touching the car. I feel like I
dinner.
deserve chicken nuggets. Yeah, I mean, it's been well preserved, that's for sure, but definitely garage kept, you know?
Yeah.
How many miles is on this?
134.
This gasket just broke off
It's completely broken?
from this actuator. The open? The adjustable? Holy fuck, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Does that hair look good?
Looks good.
Continuing on from Monday, we took a break because when we took off the exhaust manifold, we had to take off the secondary valves, and when we did, the gasket kind of came apart on one of them. So we just ordered 2 new gaskets for that. And then when we were taking this off, we couldn't really get the O2 sensor to come off. So we just cut it and bought a new one because instead of trying to fit the tool, we didn't have the right tool to get it removed. So we just bought a new one. It's probably really old anyways, so it needed to be replaced. Just whatever, so we don't have to do it again. And then what else do we have in here? We got an oil pan gasket because it looked like it was leaking. We pressure washed it and did some degreaser. It's been sitting for a day. There's no more oil leaking, so we're not entirely sure. We're probably not going to change the oil pan gasket today just because we have to lift up the motor and take the motor mounts out, so it's probably not something that we want to do. It's really hot outside. It's probably another 100-degree day. Probably feels like 102 or something. So we're gonna see how much we can get done today. It is really hot, and we'll try not to die. Is there anything else in here that we got?
We'll probably end up in the water.
Yeah. By the end of the day, we might end up at a water park. So let's see how much manual labor we can get done on my day off. So we got the AC control valve gasket, and then the 2 secondary valves, and then this is the oil pan gasket. So we're just gonna take this out and this, and then save this for another day whenever we're bored and I feel like working for free. Oh man. We got these from Atkins Rotary, like I was saying the other day. Main place to get the parts for these cars. This is what's replacing this. This is the block-off plate?
Yeah, but
we
gotta
AC
like...
control valve?
Yeah.
Does that even look like it fits? I'm not... This doesn't look like it fits, okay? Is this the right thing?
Yes. Let me see.
Ooh, does it fit? No.
The plate does.
The plate does, but not the gasket.
Here.
We just use silicone. We just took some brake cleaner and we're gonna wipe down where we're gonna put the plate at here. Our air control pump was.
Yeah.
We took the stud off. Good?
Yeah. Good. It's hotter than hot.
Yeah. Here. This has a lot right here.
That's good. Wanna take a break?
Trying to get it done. If I pass out and die, I pass out and die, you know? Charge it to the game, right? I ain't raised no bitch.
What?
Bro, I can't see. Alright, this goes like this, right?
Yep.
Does it matter which way? Or they're both the same?
Just like that. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do the brake cleaner, but I guess I have no strength at all. Alright, I'm gonna wipe down the spot where the header's gonna go so we can put the silicone on it and we can put this gasket on there. Right here.
Good. That's good.
Don't want any exhaust leaks. Ow, that's hot. Ow, I feel like I have first-degree burns.
Work on cars, they say.
Why is it burning so bad? Oh, it's the brake cleaner on my skin.
Ah.
Is that too close?
That's good. It is what it is. Yep.
Should I do this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I look cute?
Yeah.
Super. Dude, I think I have silicone in my hair.
No, you don't.
I do.
Let's work on cars. You wanted to work on cars.
Alright, let's go inside.
That's it? You're giving up?
I gotta go take it out of my hair.
Alright.
Wow. So now that I have silicone in my hair and there is a thunderstorm, per usual in Florida, we are going to try to finish putting these back on with their new gaskets, and then hopefully, you know, tomorrow, unless it finishes raining early today, we can finish putting the exhaust on. But it might be a day 3 type of thing. You know, whenever you start that, you know, 20-minute project that ends up being a week long. Here we are. We got the secondary valves. We're gonna put them back on. Exciting! My first rotary. To add another one to the list. What do we have so far? We got B series, K series, 2J, 1J, 4.63 valve, 13B. What else do we got?
That's it.
That's it?
Soon to be some jet skis.
Soon to be some jet skis, he says. Alright, the silencer is up next. Right now we're open header. I don't know if you want to turn it on and see.
Move it towards you a little bit. I think the exhaust is loose.
Install a new exhaust and you touch it and you don't wipe it down before you turn it on for the first time, those fingerprints will be on it forever. Up next is the white pipe.
It's gotta be that one and this one.
Okay. And
Just don't know what orientation, if it's that way or that way. We'll find out when you put it on.
We've ran out of our luxury cardboard.
Yeah, you got this? Might as well throw it the book with it.
Ew, those are disgusting. I think it's a 12. Nothing like dirt from 1987. Alright, old. New. I don't need to use this anymore because it has a one.
Bro, you're doing out of ruckus without hearing you wrenching.
You hear those clicks?
Now I do. Before it was like.
Hear those clicks? That's called wrenching, boy. He's being a little crybaby, so I let him put one side on. I let him do one. He's gonna show me how it's done the right way. Let me see how it goes. The final piece of the puzzle. I get to finish it. Whew. Make sure we don't scratch it. Ready?
She's going in.
The last time I'm going underneath here.
Really?
Then I'm done. Forever and ever.
Put that in the hanger and then bolt it up.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why we work out. Oh yeah. Then I didn't put the fucking gasket. Slave labor over here. How the hell? Did you have trouble getting in too?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you like that?
Yeah. Sounded good.
Yeah.
Stupid. You're looking at the pump, his arms.
Oh, my arms, I got muscles?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How long is this bolt? Forever.
How do I do it? Do the donut and do this.
Do I look dirty enough for my respect? So we finished putting the exhaust on. It wouldn't idle because the O2 sensor wasn't wired up since we cut it off. And then probably has bad fuel in it. It's been sitting for a very long time, probably like 4 years. So we're gonna drain the fuel, make sure that it can idle. If not, we maybe mess something up, I'm not sure. Hopefully it's not the case, but you never know. And then we're gonna just do that, see if we can get it to idle next time. Stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna change out the fuel levels reader, that, and then put the shift boot in it and everything. Get that all nice and put together, make sure that the car is solid, and then maybe we'll put some wheels on it. Let me know what kind of wheels you think would look good on the car. That's how it's sitting right now. So I don't know if we're gonna keep it or if we're gonna sell it. You guys let me know if it's something to keep or we should just get rid of it. We have a lot of cars, we have a lot of projects. Have the new car that I'm gonna unveil to you guys, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.